Hello everybody, and welcome back to the archive. Now, I've got some good news, and I've got some bad news. The bad news we'll start with first, because it kind of leads into the good news. And I'm going to talk about it over Final Fantasy XIV, which is what we're playing tonight. The bad news is that we're under some pretty bad weather right now. So like last week, this won't be a long stream. It'll probably only be like an hour and a half again, which sucks, I know, but I don't know how bad the weather is going to get, and I don't know if it's going to affect the internet at all, or if it's going to cut the power, and I want to play it sort of safe and that kind of stuff after all the internet problems we went through a couple weeks ago. I want to kind of play it safe. That leads me to the good news, though, which I have availability Friday, so I will update the schedule after the stream, but while tonight will be short, we will be doing a second stream on Friday. Granted, assuming I don't get fucked at work or the weather doesn't, stay bad. It's supposed to be cleared up by then, but, in the area I live in, you never know for sure. But, so, although this one will be another short one, we will be streaming this again on Friday to sort of make up for the fact that the last two streams have been short. Alright, anyway, enough distractions. We need to get back to it, because I don't have time. I don't have fucking weather's not permitting me to take my lenient time. I need to get back into the groove. Damn it all. Where could it have got to? Oh, pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it? Aye, I'd been him. Had it this morning, that much I know for certain, and I've not left the Reach since, so it's got to be around here somewhere. If you've got a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I've spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around near the Officer's Pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know, and I could just as easily buy another. But even so, please help me find it. I guess. I've really got nothing better to do. You see, we're prepping... They're over there doing all the actual legwork of prepping for... I think we're assaulting another castrum or something. And, I don't really have much to do, so I guess we can do some basic shit. We've already been doing a lot of basic shit, but, searching for seemingly, treasured pieces of some guy's, I don't know, maybe it's an heirloom or something. He seemed pretty attached to the thing, so, I guess it wouldn't hurt to go find it for him. My God. All he had to do was just trace his step. It's right here. I was very tempted to just send out an ad earlier about the weather and just say, hey, I couldn't stream tonight, and just completely reschedule for Friday. But I've gotten really bad into the habit of simply, doing that, and I want to, if nothing else, prove to myself that I can stick to a schedule, because god damn it, I am really bad at it. I swear I've searched high and low, but it just won't turn up. Here. It's right over there. No more than 500 yards. Maybe. 7 hells, that's the one. That's my lucky ward. You're a godsend, sister. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after that came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories and the scripture, as my mother taught me. Well, I would normally say that man is totally gonna fucking die, because he referenced that he has a kid on the way, but he's an unnamed NPC, so he'll probably be fine. Probably. Don't take my word for that. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, I hear you have been keeping busy. She has, and we have her to thank for it, when we thank her for it. I can read, I promise. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Monago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castrum Velodina to General Alden personally. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Oriens before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems like a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, I will wait for you at the pass. But not too long. Yeah. I don't see any harm in it. I expect Kryl and Y'shtola will wish to remain here to support the Churgeons, but nevertheless we should go and ask them. Oh, that's what you're asking about, if they're coming with or if they're staying here. I guess that's fair. So, after last stream, I did some inventory management. My inventory is actually relatively organized now. I dropped most of my stuff off in the retainer and sold a lot of the stuff I didn't need. My armory chest is still a huge fucking mess. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with all this shit. I don't know if I need to carry all of these items for, like, the level 1 stuff that I haven't leveled yet. I really just need to clear out and figure out what I do and don't need in this list of all of my stuff. I really should sort. Oh, where am I going? I'm going this way. Another good thing I can say is that I am getting a little bit more free time now that we're in winter. So hopefully I'll be able to do more than one stream and, one game stream and a Pathfinder stream a week. I really want to go back to, playing, like, games 3 or 4 times a week. It's just with closing, I have, like, 0 energy after fucking closing, like, at 11:30 p.m., you know? Is aught amiss? I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support. As was the case with Ishgard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalves. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight. For Alamigo, for my father, for Yida. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Belsar and Van Darnus were but the first to try. Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am, of course, of the same mind. The present situation is untenable and further complicated by the existence of Ilberd's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this was a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause. For it is ultimately the selfsame cause I have served since first I pledged to serve Master Louis Soir and the Circle of Knowing, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I will refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here from Minfilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Y'shtola for now and tend to the wounded. As for you, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Egmont, the woman who slew Gaius van Belzar and some half-dozen primals besides. Your presence may very well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders, but you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. Okay. As long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll be there. Ever the adventurer. You live for these moments, do you not? Take care, Y'shtola, Kryl, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Please, I would ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go, or Minago will leave without us. What's up, Alphino? Might I persuade you to join us? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Oriens would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I am sure I can convince Minago to wait a little longer. What do you mean? I was, like, on board 100%. Like, that. Violence and adventuring and taking down the bad guys is what I live for, man. It's kind of my whole thing. Not really a Warrior of Light thing, just, you know, it's fun. And I'm fucking good at it. So you'll be accompanying us? Full glad I am to hear it. All set? Excellent. Then let us be off. I mean, literally, I don't really have a choice in the matter. If I want to continue on the story, I have to. I wasn't not going to, but, you know, I could have. Raubon. Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I come at Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by an arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large parts to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Velodina. Capture Velodina. That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are to ever to push eastward towards the capital. There's no profit in delay. It's only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kep's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Valodina watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this one's. If there is no objections, General, might the Scions join Marshal Terrapin? By all means. If that is all, let us be about it. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed. We'll take the casting earrings, primarily due to the fact that I do primarily play a caster other than this expansion. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a very fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Valodina. Alright. I don't think I can fly still, but, you know, one day we'll get there. Far end of East End. Probably easiest way to get there would be... Yeah, I'm gonna go down this way first. That kind of looks like a ridge, and I know there's a settlement there, but I don't know if both ways will get me there. I've really gotta remember to fill out these maps. Something tells me I'm gonna go discover this area and find out I can't go this way. Although it's no longer beneath us, so maybe... I could have gotten there regardless. Okay. Didn't matter which way I went. I just happened to take the long way around, I guess. Also... you might notice, if you're paying real close attention, that my nameplate's changed. That signifies that I have accomplished floor 100 of, or have succeeded in defeating floor 100 of Palace of the Dead, which took me a long time, and yes, I did it completely solo. I did... unfortunately die, so I have to start over if I want to get the solo achievements. But I did get to floor 90 before my first death. And the only reason I died could have been completely avoided had I just read the fucking guide instead of insisting on doing everything on my own. Like, I got stuck in the fucking bomb boss, and I'm like, why? How do I fucking avoid this instant kill attack? And I tried to figure it out and I couldn't. And the moment I looked at the guide, I'm like, oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Didn't die a single point past that. But that jerked me up for like 2 hours because I just insisted on being, going at it and trying to beat it myself. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready, in the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. Upon reconnoitering Castrum Velodina, several cutscenes will play in Oh no, it's a cutscene sequence? Well, I mean, we just started. If it was... this is gonna take up like 90% of my stream time tonight, huh? With the fucking weather, huh? Shit. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking end the stream 20 minutes in, so we're gonna watch these. Even if it does fucking consume a good chunk of my time.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be
fire.
that simple,
Where did it come
buddy.
from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh, gods, it's Ralga's Reach.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. We left for 10 minutes. How the hell did they find us? The thing was glamored to all hell.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
Well, so much for the easy way.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Although, to be fair, it's probably good that we weren't there. So, you know, this kind of worked out for us. Kind of. I mean, there's probably going to be a bunch of dead people when we get back. But, you know, for us, it worked. Those don't look like Garleans. Or maybe they... Oh, no, they are definitely Garleans. They're just in different regional garb.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You!
That sword seems really unwieldy.
Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
Well, it was nice knowing you, Mefford, buddy, for all of the 30 minutes we did. But,
Meffred! Hell take you!
oh my god, Jesus. Absolutely beating the shit out of Ordola. Jesus, come on. Oh, hi, buddy. Xenos? Or is it the big guy? Nope, that's definitely Xenos? I think was your name?
Well, well.
Yep.
Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Yeah, no shit. She's beating the shit out of you.
Disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Fucking revolver blade holster? What the fuck?
7 hells. It's him. It's Xenos.
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man!
Yeah, something tells me that's not gonna... yeah, I'm not really sure what you're expecting to release.
So spirited, and yet so empty.
As much as I appreciate your effort, bad guy needs to be taken out by yours truly in order to actually, you know, be taken out. What the fuck was that? fucking blade, shockwave, just fucking... Okay, yeah, yep, bye.
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
Yishola?
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Oh, what the fuck just happened? Jesus, it just gets worse. Oh, bye, Conrad. Oh, fuck, everybody's dead. Oh, my fucking god. Wow, we went from about 0 to fucking 100. Not even 100, far past 100. We're like at 150, like, on the what the fuck just happened scale here. Oh, Kryl, at least you're alright. And Monago.
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
To say the least. Yeah, kind of.
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught. Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
Alright, time to go in and do what we do best. Kick the shit out of everybody who fucking dared to have any fucking evil intention, and to save everybody. Or
we can
save
hold
as
back
many
the
people as
Imperials until
possible.
Father sends reinforcements. We may yet turn the tide.
Don't worry about that.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Thank you. Yes, I will be, because I will get my shit rocked if I don't have a healer, thanks.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
You know, I was expecting this to be second short stream to be like an easy peasy in and out sort of 10-minute, like not 10-minute, an hour and a half adventure, you know, and we'd get to the big shit on Friday. But nope, no, of course, to fucking hell, it's all happening now of all times. All right, let's fucking kick some ass. Alright. Couple down. A lot more to go. fucking instant teleport button that I could use to get around instead of running. Are we really surprised that the Garleans killed surrendering soldiers? Like, we've seen them do it. This isn't the first time we've seen them do that. Alright, those guys are down. Oh, Fordola. What's up? Wasn't expecting to see you here. Kind of getting my shit rocked right now. Over here, Keepa. Why did I don't taunt? Well, I guess it's better than not doing anything. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm not ready to kill you in glorious combat yet. Bye. What the fuck? Where did... Oh. Good job, Alphino. Casually just murdered that guy. Good job.
What took you so long?
Don't tell me she's dead. Like, after spending the entire
Alphino, I
last
need your
expansion,
help.
like, trying to fucking get her out of the fucking life stream or whatever, like, you can't kill Y'shtola off now, right? Okay, good. Thank fucking Christ.
My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
Oh, you're still here. Hi, how's it going? We gonna... Yeah, no.
As you command, my lord.
There's no way we're just gonna have words, right? We're gonna have... Or are you just gonna stand there and watch?
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Yeah, I'll absolutely fucking kick your shit in, buddy. You look scary and all that, but honestly, my guy...
Be gone!
Wow, you have a lot of health. And holy fuck, you literally kicked all of our shit in.
Give me something to remember.
Okay, I don't actually need to worry about that. Also, I've just now noticed that he's level 70, which would explain the lack of damage I'm inflicting. That's fine. I think this is the first time we faced an enemy I genuinely don't think I can actually beat. Like, I don't care about the swell. We need to kill one of these. Honestly, did a lot less damage than I was expecting it to.
Don't stop now.
Ow. You really gotta stop doing that. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you gotta stop that. That's not allowed. I'm supposed to be, like, the best here. You can't, like, usurp me on this.
Pathetic.
Really? I broke your blade. Fucking shattered your blade on my fucking thick skull.
Seven hells.
Yeah, that would be my reaction if I saw me getting the shit kicked out of me. Is you just don't engage, you don't bother. Nope, yep, exactly. You don't bother. This isn't a fight you win, buddy.
Shall we give chase, General?
No! Why would you give chase? Do you really think you stand any sort of a chance?
There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Like, genuinely here. Like, you stand no fuck of a chance. You're better off just healing everybody. We'll regroup. We'll kill him later.
You all right, lass?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Well enough. Next time he'll pay.
Aye, I do not doubt it.
Kind of just... He had the ability to kill... Not only finish the job, but stop the healing here going on here, but, well... Well, at least, yeah, I'm not dead. So, there's that. Would have been really anticlimactic had I died in the second expansion. When there were 5.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on! Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
I'm sorry, you want to, like, you stole him? Or... I don't think she's getting up. I don't think I need to do that. I think she's going to stay probably right where she is.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise? Of course.
Yeah, your shirt's... Yeah, don't ask me. Your shirt's already red. You get a little blood on it, you won't even notice. My clothes are light
exhausted,
colored.
but there will be others
The
who
blood
need our
stains
help.
will definitely
Leave these
be
two
obvious.
to us and look to the other wounded.
Seriously, though, I was not expecting something like this early into the expansion. Hey, Raban. You did well. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. See to the wounded. If they live, help them. If not, move on. The fucking quest accepted music is just as cheery as always. Oh wow, this place really is a little worse for wear, huh? At least all the shops are still up and running. Mefred, buddy, you good? Oh, buddy. He was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. The charm must have been important. You best take it to Conrad. But I could have taken that motherfucker if I was a black mage, you know? Just cast Meteor on him, like Limit Break 3 Meteor, you know? What is he gonna do against that? Get fucking crushed by a big fucking rock coming down from space. That's what. Fucking ninjutsu fucking bullshit. I'm kidding. Ninja's a pretty fun class. Honestly, out of all of the classes that I've enjoyed, pretty much every class I've picked up and put some serious level into so far. In my level or floor 100 run in Palace of the Dead, I played Warrior through it. And it was pretty good. Warrior's a little basic for my taste. I still think tank-wise I prefer Gunbreaker, but, you know, it was pretty fun. Monago, Mefrid, where are you? Yeah, about Mefrid, buddy. Shit. This is... He's dead, isn't he? Mefrid was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 malms so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for it, of course, though that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quarry Mill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well, he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. But that's exactly the kind of man who should be leader. The kind of man who deserves to survive. Not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic to it, Master Kemp. There never is. Who stands, who falls. In the heat of battle, we can do naught but our best. As he did. Mefrid will be sorely missed, aye. But because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not. And they now need us. Now more than ever. Damn, Elfino. Actually spouting some wise fucking words for once. Hard to imagine that you were the fucking kid that almost got us all killed with that, fucking Crystal Brave shit. Aye, that they do. Forgive me, lad, I had high hopes in him, is all. Hey, you Stoll, you doing okay? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Fuck. Our defeat was no near thing. It was total. A humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. But we cannot afford to dwell on our failure. As Elfino said, it is those who survived whom we must now think. Relger's Reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they began. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castrum Oriens will need to be taken by Chocobo carriage. Agreed? Good. I shall oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I would have you scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during their journey. It's not a very long journey, you know that? It's like a walk. I could, like, casually walk over there in a couple hours. Forgive me, but it is imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you desire treatment, I must ask that you seek it elsewhere. Oh, I see. In that case, you are free to search the barber and take that which you require. I would not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Fuck, bro. Holy shit. Like, there were some shitty things that happened, like, before. Like, we were in some dire straits before, but, fucking horrors of war, man. We'll get him one day. Wow, you got the carriages prepped fast. Marshal Turpin said you might have something for me? 12 be praised. This should put the driver's hearts at ease. Tell the Vice Marshal we await his orders. Nishola and the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by her side the entire time. Thank you, Kryl. I'll walk alongside. They'll need protection in case the Garleans try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? I'm not so frail that I can't make the trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish. Let us set forth at once, and shall move as quickly as our comrade's health allows. To Castrum Oriens. Good luck! If the Empire really wanted to, they could just ambush you all, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they were more intending on humiliating and destroying our morale than actual, like, crushing the rebellion as a whole. Although, to be fair, that is a pretty good way to crush a rebellion, is to crush all hope and morale. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. It will be fine, I'm sure. We're only, like, like, maybe 15 quests into the expansion. We're only level 62. We got fucking 8 more levels of story quests to go. It's fine. You saved a good many of my men. I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains, our forces were decimated. In this state, we'll not be mounting an assault on Castrum Velodino or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. But first, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you at Castrum Oriens. Understood. We will go speak with General Alden. Man, the hub, I was expecting this to sort of be a hub here, but it's gotten its, fucking, makeover in a bad way. Pippin has already departed with the wounded, has he? Good. We have completed our search of the Reach and the surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Xenos and his men returned straightways to Specula Imperatoris after quitting this place. 'Twould seem he's lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away. But Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. I will leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castromorians. We can discuss our path forward from there. Man, I can hear the wind picking up. Yeah, the weather's getting bad. We'll go for another 30 or so minutes, I think, before I have to cut it off, as much as I hate doing short streams like this. But, no, at least Friday we should be good for, like, at least a 4-hour stream. If I can go for, like, if I can start at 7:30 on Friday and go until, like, fucking 3 in the morning, like an 8-hour stream like I used to, I would be very happy doing that. With how much I've been missing getting the actual story progression in this game, I probably need it. Fucking living in the Northeast sucks, alright? Weather is a bitch. The fact that it hasn't kicked out our power yet is a miracle. I do things when I can. Kryl is with Y'shtola. She still hasn't woken up, but Kryl says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. Yeah, no, it's been pretty bad here. We had a big winter storm over just after Thanksgiving, and now we're in for round 2, did no more than a week later. Granted, this one's not supposed to be as bad, but it's still supposed to be pretty bad for just a slightly less amount of time. It'll be over by Friday, which means I can stream Friday, because we're not playing Pathfinder on Friday. So I'll be back with this Friday, thankfully. I'll have to add it to the schedule, but that's fine. I can do that easily. Yeah, we've got, like, we didn't get hit too hard. Like, it was pretty bad. We've got, like, 1.5 feet. Other places within, like, 30 minutes got, like, multiple feet. Like, all things considered, this was a pretty weak snow. This last one was weaker than we usually get this time of year. I saw it happen. When the skull... I forgot we're returning to dark... we're returning to dark front matter here. When that Skulls commander cut down Mefrid, a single blow, and that was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And you want to know the worst part? It wasn't a Garlean who did it. It was an Alamegan. Gods help me if I ever... No, not now. Not while the general's waiting. Yeah, you gotta stay strong, Lise. Can't give up now. Still very concerning that Xenos just kind of kicked our shit in like that. That's a little scary. Like, we didn't even struggle that hard with, like, Nidhogg. And Nidhogg was fucking spooky.
Many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours. And for that, we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
Which doesn't seem very bright, Rabban, but, you know, thanks for the confidence.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us.
Okay, it might not be that bad, though.
We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of his general. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Not an easy situation to be in.
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
Really don't know how we're gonna do that, but all right, yeah, I'm game.
And when...
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. God's help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Don't worry, next time, he's getting his shit rocked. Not letting it happen twice. I'm allowed to take one loss every once in a while, alright?
Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
We fight and we fight and we keep on fighting until we win.
Come now, even you have your limits. But then, so too must he.
Exactly.
One legatus ruling two provinces a world apart. Yes, divide and conquer. We kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more, thereby forcing Xenos to fight a war on two fronts.
That is definitely what I meant. That is 100% the implication of my words. I wasn't just implying that we should just battle of attrition this.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild. And when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Agreed. I want to go see the big ninja samurai, or the big samurai again. Big funny guy.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
It goes without saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government, here or anywhere else. Yet. I'm sure I'll get there eventually. I did kill the ultimate weapon. I mean, it wasn't actually the ultimate weapon. Clearly there are stronger things. But it was called the ultimate weapon, so you know, maybe one day. And I am quite certain the same can be said of the Doman Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can go and assess the situation for ourselves and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good we few can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzea lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression. Whom we will free. Now, what are we thinking here? Where men go as one, there is life, and where there is life, there is cause to hope. My grandfather believed that, and so do I. But before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Othard is not exactly over the river and through the woods. To grandmother's house we go. I am one step ahead of you, dear sister, or rather, Tataru is. But before we discuss that, there is another issue I would like to address. As much as I would like it if we could all make this journey together, someone will need to remain and serve as a liaison to the Alliance and the Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Y'shtola cannot be left unattended, then I should obviously remain. Very well, issue addressed. You know, Alphino, it would have been quicker to just ask, and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose. Would you be willing to look after Y'shtola and provide support to Arvinald and the others? Yes, Alphino, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip, and don't you dare return with a gift. Oh, I would not dream of it. All right, then. Sister, warrior of light, Lise, gather your things. We are for Limsa Laminsa. Yeah, I'll go like another 20 minutes or so. I don't want to, like, not... I don't want this stream to have been, like, almost entirely cutscenes. I mean, seriously, like, I started those cutscenes at, like, the 21-minute mark, and we're an hour in. I fucking knew it would happen, but goddamn. Aft Castle. Just seems bright here. I mean, I did see that they were finally updating some of the A Realm Reborn areas visually, but I don't know if the main city, it just could just be placebo. I don't think Limsa was one of the areas that got a visual update, but I mean, it just seems brighter than normal. Like, having ran back and forth all that time from doing the ninja quests and shit, like, I don't remember it being this fucking bright. Jesus. I mean, yeah, it's always been bright, but it just seemed... And maybe it's just the monitor change or the fact my room lighting being different. As I said, it could entirely just be me having placebo. I'm notoriously blind, which is why I wear these. Okay, that's not entirely true. I can see without these. It's, I'm only mostly blind in one eye. So, we're going by sea after all. Merylwib lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not, exactly. You are right, in as much as we will be traveling by sea. Regrettably, it is simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But then it would be equally infeasible to sail in a Eorzean Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. Ah, speak of the devil. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present to you Captain Caravalain of the Kraken's Arms. Oh yeah, this guy, the music isn't exactly filling me with filling me with confidence here, Tataru. The Kraken's arms? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates. Greetings and salutations, scions. I take it from your comrade's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement. Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outburst. She has ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages would attest, from the offices of the Admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. Alphino, you said some wise shit earlier, and now your confidence went up. I had more confidence in you before, and you quickly lost all of that the moment you said that. This guy is obviously fucking suspicious. Like, and it's not just the music. Like, pirates are pirates. Like, we're really gonna blindly trust this guy? Oh, but where was I? Oh yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain extenuating circumstances. That's the word. That's how you pronounce that word. And intent on securing passage to the far east, you came to us, knowing to us to be the proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from gods-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Whatever pirateering the Kraken's arms may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law as set forth by our I'm not even gonna bother. I have not seen the word. A keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. I see considerable risks in aiding your cause and negligible profit. Well, I, for one, think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor, unfortunate soul has come to grieve out there on the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragic tale of how the heir to House Duriender vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives and would pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Tataru? What the fuck was that fucking smile? Why, you've become a conniving little fuck, haven't you? Jesus. Truly a tragedy for the ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. But so long as you are able to abide the capricious whims of fate, I'm willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of recent rebellion, I trust you understand that I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you only as far as Kugane in Hingashi. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same. I was trying to go for pirate and I landed straight on southern. I don't know how. Suddenly, all those hours Tataru passed cavorting and capering at the Forgotten Night seem rather better spent, do they not? That said, I had intended to press the point more obliquely, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making Captain Carvarlin squirm. I say we should heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they are ready the vessel for departure. Tataru and I will procure the necessary supplies. Alice, I should be grateful if you would use the time to brief Urian J on recent developments. You may also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Well, very well, I shall go and speak with him. What of those two? I would like the two of you to return to Revenant's Toll and speak with our Doman allies. I fear we know too little of their homeland, and any information they can provide would be most welcome. When we have completed our respective tasks, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Agreed. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Oh, Lord. So we're going to take a boat halfway across the world while into Garlean-controlled territory. Seems like a flawless plan, I'm sure. Everything will go perfectly. And with pirates. The pirates also don't fill me with confidence. Although they don't, although the fact that he was seemingly, reconsidering lending us their aid when he heard the situation, gives me a little bit more confidence that maybe they aren't scummy, but, not a lot. Not a whole lot. Well, here we are. We'll need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll ask around at the House of Splendors. You take the Rising Stones. I'll meet you here after. Got it? I guess. Hey, Gary, what's up? It's been a bit. Greetings. What brings you to the toll this day? What? You are for Doma? Heavens, you scions have shown us naught but kindness, but never in my wildest dream did I imagine you would fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered under their tyranny, and then we spied an opportunity. The Emperor, dead, Garlemald in chaos. It would seem the time was ripe. Beneath our Lord's banners we gathered, and fought to reclaim our nation, but when Xenos arrived with the 12th Legion, it was over in an instant. Yeah, not really surprised, given that he completely decimated me. What is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask. That you go to join Yugiri and Gosetsu in this fight fills me with such joy. Ah, forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes? We of the Nagai clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. I don't know how to pronounce that. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle, even. Now it is home to the Imperial Viceroy's witch and her host of men and Magitech. To think that was what was once the shining symbol of our heritage, and the seat of dear Lord Kyan has become a den for Garlean dogs. Well, you know, it won't be for very long, trust me on that one. You are truly planning to travel to Doma? I do not know what to say. Forgive me. I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Ours is a beautiful land nestled on the eastern coast of Othard. Along with the banks of the One River, our nation thrived, proud and free, until the Garleans came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and to fish. But travel was soon restricted, and now the river belongs to none. Yeah, well, you know, that... yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. At least we got a little bit of intel. Not really anything that super helps us. I mean, we know that the Garlean witch or whatever is holed up in some place that I don't remember the name of, even though it was 5 seconds ago. And the river is the One River is an option for transport, although it's probably guarded given his implication. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? The older Domans I spoke with tried to teach me all about Far Eastern customs and the importance of formality and politeness. I'd like to think Eorzeans can be just as stiff and stuffy as anyone, especially as Guardians, But anyway, did you know that they eat with sticks? It wasn't all that hard, actually, or at least that's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. And then when I spoke to the younger Domans, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was all a load of stupid old... Wow, what you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. I hope they do. We want the scouting pants. I'm gonna be honest, that cutoff looks weird in the small icon. It just looks like they're fucking, like, the model's broken or the image is broken. Right, no point in waiting around here, is there? We should head back to Limsa Lominsa. Alphino said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. Those are probably better pants. They are better pants. Always gotta get the better pants on. Alright, blinding light again. Hopefully it'll be a little better when I actually get my light set up. I've just been too fucking lazy to take the 10 minutes it's gonna take to drill holes in the wall and get my backlight set up. But what can you do? I mean, I know what I could do is not be fucking lazy and just do it, but that takes actual effort. Alright, this will probably be the last mission I do. We're getting pretty close to an hour and a half, and as much as I hate to cut it this early, it won't pick up on mic because this mic is pretty good at blocking out background noise, but I can hear the wind outside. I think we're getting like... I don't know how fast the winds are, but I know they're pretty bad tonight. And I know that the power is going to be, or at least the internet is going to be fucky-wucky in about the moment it reaches its peak. You're returned. I trust you learned much from our Doman friends in Revenant's Toll. I'm eager to hear all, though that can wait until we have left port. We will have enough time to talk on our journey to Kugane. Our spice trading friends have completed their preparations. Assuming you have completed yours, you may inform the deckhand that we are ready to depart. Well, settlers, see you to the ship if so. No, this is a map. Or like a... Nope, I'm getting a cutscene. No, that is an actual pretty impressive ship. Wow. Okay. Maybe these pirates aren't as suspicious as I originally panned them out to be. Oh, well, you're range, eh?
Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Urianger, tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
A very beautiful poem, Urianger. Do you have a point behind it, or did you just deem to fit us the first test subjects of your poetry?
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Prophecy schmophecy.
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
You couldn't have, like, wrote it down on a piece of paper, because I'm gonna be honest, I've already forgotten what he said. It was long and a lot of big words and syllables, and I can't remember all that shit.
Oh, a parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
Ooh, that's a cool blade.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
No,
Though
he's just handing it
undeniably
to you to give it to
your
me.
ethereal blade
Yeah, it's for
taxeth you
you.
greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
You do not sound like I thought you would.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Oh yeah, we really haven't seen Thancred in this expansion yet. That ship is fucking huge. So what the fuck is it depicting on the front? 6-armed bird, like winged dragon thing with like a fish head? Like what the fuck is that?
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself.
Yeah, can we talk about the fact that you named the ship the Misery? Like, what's the
Nevertheless,
interesting
it would not do for you
name?
to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
How long is this trip gonna take? I mean, yeah, I know we're going like halfway across the world to Doma, but surely we're not leaving all of our other friends high and dry for like months, right? I don't know how fast ships move in this world. Maybe they're like etherically propelled or something. I don't know. Never mind, that's not good.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain! You're needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, we're not getting all bored, cooped up in a ship. Haven't killed anything in like a day. It's kind of my whole thing. I get a little bloodthirsty when I haven't done any murder. Well, not really murder, more just killing. It's not murder if it's war. Probably. I don't know the actual ethics of how that functionally works. Odd. Most odd. Well, do you have any idea what's going on? No. As the man said, despite the absence of the wind and current, the misery is somehow being pulled off course. Well, why not fire up the cerulean engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at present. I'm telling you, Captain, it's them things the lads saw. Things? I don't suppose I could convince you to attempt something more descriptive? An adjective, for example? Sea-wolf superstitions and fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he is so reticent to name are the souls of deceased women said to lure sailors to their deaths. Preposterous! Yes, indeed. If it is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, then it is probably a predatory entity of some sort, perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader, employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have but one recourse, to let the current take us where it will, and deal with whatever we find there. That's what I'm talking about, maybe. What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I am beginning to like you, girl. Once we arrive at our destination, my crew shall remain with the ship to defend it while we venture forth to deal with the cause of our troubles. Then it is settled. I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in. The Siren Song Sea. Well, it's probably sirens. Given the name of the duty, it is almost certainly sirens. And as much as I'd like to do that, I definitely can't, because wind just continues to get worse. So, regardless, thanks everybody so much for watching if you still are. I'll be back. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow yet. It's either we're talking about doing Pathfinder tomorrow night because we can't on Friday, or I'll just do Sonic Generations as scheduled. It'll depend on how tomorrow goes and what we decide upon. I will make sure to add to the schedule that we are playing more of this on Friday because, God forbid, I'm not going to let 2 fucking weeks of less than 2 hour fucking streams of fucking keep me down from playing more of the fucking expansion. I mean, it was like I wasn't super enthused or super enthralled like the first couple like quest chains, like just, you know, doing basic shit, but the fucking cutscene, you gotta be prepared to sit and watch a bunch of cutscenes, really got me hooked, so now I'm interested. I am really excited to see where this goes. But regardless, I hope everybody enjoyed, and have a good night. Bye-bye.